right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change, to the timing, to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, here he is, my 2023 Fighter of the Year and the undisputed UFC flyweight champion, Alexandre Pantoja. Pro debut at 17 years of age in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Finally breaks through to win the undisputed UFC title at 33 years of age. He is as watchable and as well-rounded as any fighter in the sport. And in advance of his first title defense at our fighter meeting, he said, now the focus is getting my pound-for-pound due. I know I'm the best flyweight in the world. I'm out to prove that again tonight. But I want to show the masses that I can be the pound-for-pound king, and he might just be that guy. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! A round in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills tonight.
He passes to half guard.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, right into mount. Oh.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. We march on, 3 minutes to go.
That was a slick transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, just like this, now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Armbar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do here?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Pantoja's in half guard. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and it showed in that defense.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
Good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Now he's got to be very patient. Oh, no, it's possible.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here.
Take a seat. Relax, breathe. Relax. Respira. You did great out there. Let's make sure we're a little safer there, okay? When you move.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets the advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC. Nice leg kick.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the... Great block there. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, how about this as he jumps to side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Pantoja getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
It's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two.
You got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pantoja getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Gotta be careful here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is...
Pantoja's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Great shot from the top position.
I need you to fight back.
Gotta be careful, armbar. What a tight armbar. There it is.
Come on, let's go.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He loves to fight on.
Sí, muito bom. Fez muito bom nesse round, ok? tá indo muito bem, okay? Your strikes are going.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Now going upstairs with the left hook. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following.
Nice guillotine attempt here.
Yep, that guillotine deep.
Oh, he's out!
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, has the guard closed here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He's back on the guillotine now.
Oh, he's out. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
Keep them on here.
Under 2 minutes now to go in our third round. Relentless pressure from the top by Pantoja. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Nice transition.
He's having his way with him here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, that's how you do it. Shoulders up and lands to the head. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Right into side control. Pantoja's able to transition back to side control now. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, breathe. Muito bom, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. There's that body shot. Nice combination on the feet and now works it to a takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, he's got his back now.
That was nice.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
he needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Gotta be very careful there.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's...
Pantoja's going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
45 seconds remain in the round. Takedown attempt late, and it's good.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Fighter trying to pass you, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Take a deep breath. Think what's hot. You need to go out there and push the pace and start to run away with this fight. You're going to mix things up a little bit more. Be aggressive.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
That leg kick lands.
Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's out. What submission defense on display.
And busy as he looks to improve possession here. All right, this position now what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just, everything hurts. So you wait for your opponent to go to his next action. And when he does, you go and attack the hands. You get to your knees and you attack the hands with both hands and try to peel the lock so you can get to your feet.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He's setting up the submission attempt.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition. He let him step over to the crucifix.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Side control now.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Pantoja's trying to lock up on a submission now. Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Holy smokes.
No, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard.